It's very exciting to be here. Brexit really has unleashed a fantastic wave of new democratic energy. The thing about the Brexit Party is that is capturing that energy and turning it into a new, fresh approach to politics. And it's invigorating, and it's really, really exciting. You can tell the Brexit Party is a bit different, because look at how different all the candidates are. This is a diverse crowd of candidates. Now, I don't know, but in my world, in the media and in education, diversity is one of those dread buzzwords. Everything has to be diversity this, diversity that, and there's a lot of box ticking and tut-tutting and lecturing and all the rest of it. But you want to see real diversity, look on this stage and look out there to yourselves. There's all religions. There's all religions, there's all ethnicities, there's all professions, there's all sexual orientations, there's all nationalities, and it's across the political divide. Now, I'm a lefty, and possibly Anne and I would not agree on everything. But let me tell you, on the key issue of national sovereignty and popular sovereignty, we are absolutely as one, and we are the Brexit Party in these EU But look, with so many interesting characters standing for the Brexit Party, dare I mention to Gary, colourful characters. And by the way, I am bitter, Gary, because I thought wearing a fluorescent pink jacket, I couldn't be outdone, but I was. But anyway, with so many interesting characters, the commentariat, a lot of the media, they just don't know what to make of us. Because we don't fit into the usual moulds of identikit, machine politicians, parroting lines and parroting spin. It used to be that so many of those, of course, we know that those in Westminster, those technocrats and MPs, they all kind of like, they're very professional, and they do talk the democratic talk. But they don't walk the democratic walk. And the thing about the Brexit Party is that what unites us is that we walk the democratic walk. But of course, the problem is, if you look at us, we're real people with real complicated histories and backstories and interesting lives, and they're going to throw a lot of bile at us, just like they did when they threw that bile at you, the electorate, post the referendum. You have had to put up with every vile slur and slander. One of the things which finally drove me over to vote to stand as a Brexit Party candidate was listening to David Lammy MP on the Mars show. David Lammy might well be a brilliant MP for Tottenham, but it's on this point that I disagree with him. He went on TV and he said that fellow politicians who were hard Brexiteers means Brexit, no ifs, no buts, Brexit. He said they were worse than Nazis. That means he thinks that we're worse than Nazis. That is utterly contemptuous, offensive, and absolutely must be taken on. But you see, even though all of you have been slandered and called those terrible things, you're here today, defiant. And we must use every establishment attack on us as an incentive to prove that you are decent Democrats. We're across the political divide. There are many Remain Democrats, by the way, and we must absolutely stand with them because they stand with us. And all of us will not be intimidated by their attempts at slandering us. It is absolutely and utterly humbling to be here. It's genuinely humbling to be here. To see you, that you've come out and that you're prepared to be here. I found the whole of the campaign since the referendum to be exactly humbling, but it's also invigorating. But I'll tell you, when the political establishment looks out, they aren't either humbled or invigorated when they look at you lot, by the way. They're absolutely scared, aren't they? You see, let's be honest, our political elite are not used to having to look the electorate in the eye. They're not used to having to explain anything to us or be accountable to us. They don't hardly know us. They have forgotten the political art of listening to us, their masters. They are our servants, but instead they've spent years bubble wrapped in their echo chambers in Westminster and Brussels, talking to themselves, making decisions on our behalf because they think they're better than us. And we're here to say different and remind them that they work for us. Just occasionally, and to give him credit, politicians do go out and meet big crowds. I remember, I don't know if you do, when Jeremy Corbyn, went and spoke, be fair, no sectarianism here. Anyway, he went out and he spoke at a massive crowd at Glastonbury. Great excitement. Jon Snow from Channel 4 was there saying he's a new kind of politician, he's talking to the masses. But anyway, at that Glastonbury rally, Corbyn quoted Percy Bysshe Shelley's poem, written in 1819, following the Peterloo massacre. But now, here in the Northwest, with all three Northwest Labour MEPs backing a people's vote, I say they are a disgrace to the left, and a disgrace to the memory of Peterloo, and a disgrace to that Shelley poem. They want to overturn our democratic vote. Those MEPs are insulting the memory of the mill workers and the Democrats who were slain 200 years ago, and they're insulting you by telling you you got it wrong and they want to overturn it. So I want to reclaim Peterloo and reclaim Shelley's poem, and that's what I'm going to start with. We can reclaim Peterloo because rank and file, small groups of leavers throughout the country are organising. And in Manchester next week, there is a march for democracy in memory of Peterloo and to fight for democracy today. And I will be speaking, and I commend those of you who've organised that event. But also, let's reclaim the stirring words of Shelley. And I think I might read it worse than Corbyn, but you'll have to forgive me. Rise like lions in unvanquished number. Shake your chains to earth like dew, which in sleep had fallen on you. Ye are many, they are few. And that's right. We are many, they are few. You are lions, and you remain absolutely unvanquished. I stand in solidarity with you. Vote Brexit Party. We will win.
All right, Claire, brilliant.